How's all going, guys? Deeks is back again with another All About Truvis, number 54. Now, I'm not messing with you today. I have got 40, 50, maybe even 60 balls to open in front of your eyes. So I apologise for all the frantic unpacking that I'm doing while I am opening them in front of you. I have also not got a notepad with me today. So yes, I should be able to identify 70, 80% of them, but there will be some that I have not researched yet. Please do let me know in the comments if you know what they are, or I will be making sure that I add them to the description at some point later on. But let's not mess about. Let's get straight into it. Now, there are balls coming today. Stephen, I reckon there's going to be a couple of dozen in here from you. I appreciate you so much for helping me out with these balls, mate. There are so many balls that I've been hunting for a long time, and we've had a trade, and I'm not going to lie, the trade was so much more in my favour than yours, but you helped me out so much, so a huge thank you, Stephen. Phil, I've got 18 from you, I know that, and some of the ones that have come in from Stephen, they've actually been delivered to Stephen from Josh. So there are balls from all over the shop. But without messing about, let's get straight into it. Now, I know the first package is from Phil. So I'm hoping I should be able to identify the majority of these. Here we go. Always wrap this up really well as well. While I am opening this, let me just say, if you are new to the channel, welcome. I am a collector of Callaway Truvis, and I reckon I've got about 700 different designs in my collection now. After today, that's going to increase dramatically. But if you are new, please do subscribe and like if you enjoy the video. If you don't, just don't come back. But I'd love you to stay because there is going to be an amazing amount of Callaway Truvis. So without further ado, let's get started. First one is a ball that I've had previously, which is this one here. Let's move the podium. And this is Silo Ridge. I had this before, traded it with Peter because he's the collector of the red Truvis. And it's one ball that I'm really glad that I've got back. So Silo Ridge. Next one is really embarrassing. Obviously, Truvis come from golf clubs all over the globe. And the closest golf club to me, geographically, is Garforth, which is in North Yorkshire. And I've only just got it. I mean, I've had it previously. I've traded it in the past. But it's really embarrassing that I have not had Garforth in my collection for a significant amount of time. But it's a really nice one. Their crest in blue. Big fan. Next one is Doolin's Pub. This ball is one of those that just do everything right. It is a picture of what looks like a Labrador in green. It's big, it's bold, it's punchy. There's nothing to say about it apart from the fact it's a really nice ball. Doolin's Pub. Next one is another ball that I used to have and I traded it with Peter because it's another red and it's Glencoe. This is a really, really nice ball, kind of like a St. George's feel about it. In fact, I've got St. George's balls coming in on the way from John. So thank you, John. We'll open those in the next episode. But this is Glencoe. Next one is another ball that I used to own, but it wasn't mint. So Phil has sorted me out with Silverleaf, which is the kind of black goblet. I used to have it, but it was clear that the one that I had sat in the bottom of a lake for a long time. So half of it was pearly white, but the other half was quite manky. So I managed to sell that on, and I've now got a mint version of this, which I am delighted about. This one I showed in my last channel. This is the Racing Club France one. Obviously, Dan, I've told you the story about this, but this one is for you. So this is going to come in the next batch for you. But this is a Racing Club France. Next one is a branded one. Is Coachella Valley Realtors. And it's got a Ford logo in. Now, I love balls with logos on. I had a chat with myself about whether you could actually consider this a branded ball, but the Ford logo is there just about. Coachella Valley Realtors. We're running out of ones that I actually recognise. The next one is Forscombe Stay Army. Stay Army, Forscombe Stay Army, number 1973, traditional red and blue. We see so many red and blue ones, but this one's quite nice because you can read its logo, but the colour does the talking as well. I think this one's called Eagle Landing. This is just a big eagle in black on white. It takes a little bit of a look to actually see what's going on with the eagle, but once you do, your eye kind of acclimatizes to it. But it's punchy enough to stand out on the shelves. All of the ones left in this box, apart from this one, is Aspen Glen. This one is a nice one. Gold and green are two colours that we do see a lot together. Wildlife from Hawaii is the one that springs out to mind most. But they've put the gold in the front, not the green in the front. And it's a really nice ball. Aspen Glen, 1997. Next one, Sea Island Plantation. This is a really, really nice ball. Quite similar to the Garforth one that I just showed you. Really, really nice ball. They do this in green and they also do it in red and black. That was shown on a previous channel. I've now got both of them. Really pleased with that one. Okay, the rest of these I am not sure about, so let me know in the comments if you are, or I will be researching them. First one is this one, which is MT, which is just their logo on a blue background. Quite a lot of like initials on blue balls, and they always really work unless they're done too thin, but this is a really nice one, MT. This one is a really nice ball. I don't think the camera's going to do this one justice, but there are acorn and oak leaves on it. Yeah, this camera's not gonna cut this one, I'm afraid. It might be a variant of oak one. I'm not certain. I'll confirm that for you. But 1926 in green. Next one is a stunner, lime green alerts. It is just this one. I think this one is something peach or peach something. You lose it a little bit on the camera, but it's just a couple of trees and it is just a really, really nice ball. Again, you kind of have to get your eyes in there, but once they are, it looks really nice. Next one is a one from Twisted Elms. This is a really, really nice ball. Sometimes when you get the black and you do like nature in it, it kind of loses itself, but the tree is really big on this. It's bigger than a pentagon, and it's just a really, really nice looking ball. Twisted Elms. Next one is, I may be able to read this, Port Nerf. So this is the Port Nerf ball with the number 30 on, which I'm guessing is some kind of anniversary. But it's a really nice ball, and it's got the lighter green and the gold, which is slightly different to the one that we saw from Aspen Glen a few seconds ago. But Port Nerf with the number 30 on. The next one is a really nice ball. It is on the really light kind of turquoisey colour, and it's just like a little selection of rocks. I'm guessing it's rocks. If it's not, I'm really sorry, but it's a nice ball. It does just enough to make it coherent so you can see what's going on. If it were any smaller, you'd lose this, but it is a nice ball. And the last one in here is North Shore Country Club. North Shore Country Club, and you've got the red and the gold. You do see red and gold quite a lot, but this one is very, very close to getting to that stage where the logo is so small you really struggle reading it. And as you can see on the camera, it does get lost. I mean, even if it's on the camera, it's not a very clear logo. They would have done much better flipping it around, so doing the red and gold pentagons and having their logo in white, maybe with a black outline. I still don't know. I still don't know if Callaway Truvis have the ability to do that. But that is North Shore Country Club. Now, this is going to take a few seconds to open up Peter's package. Now, Peter isn't actually sending me any, but Peter did a really solid thing by batching all of these balls up that were sent from Stephen. And as I said, I've been working with Stephen for a long time to get these balls. And as I said, there's some from Josh in here. Is there some from Brody? Do you know what? There may be some from Brody in here as well. And that shows how long this has been, because I've not worked with Brody in a while. But I have 4 dozen here. So 4 dozen plus 18, that takes me to 64 in this episode. It is going to be a long one, but I am talking really fast. So you guys aren't going to have to watch me faff about too much. What I will say is one of the things that I use to upload my videos is called YouTube Studio, and it gives me analytics about each episode. Now, one thing that I do really well at is keeping people watching. So my percentage of people watching my full videos is really good. But it could be improved. So what I need to do is I need to focus on shorter episodes, but more information, more stuff that you want. So if there's anything in an episode that you would like to see, please let me know in the comments, because I'd like to improve the experience for you as well. Right, let's go on to the first dozen. Now, I could make this into 2 episodes, but I really don't want to. Why? Because this is a mega bundle, and I don't get the chance to do this. Episodes 2 and 3, All About Truvis 3 and 4, no, 4 and 5 were a mega bundle, and these are 2. But I want to keep this in the same episode. I've probably lost most of you already, but those hardcore fans, there are some absolute stunners coming up in this lot, okay? So please do stay tuned. Right, so they're in sleeves, this one as well, so this could take even longer. Right, first one. Phil, I reckon you're going to be well jealous, because I don't think you've got this one. Stephen, thank you so much for getting this one. This is Corona Seltzer. In green, their logo, and Seltzer is one of the brands of beers that they do, and it's just one of those balls that is impossible to get hold of. I'm guessing this is one for either an event or some kind of promotion, only bashed out a few dozen, so they are very, very hard to get hold of, and I'm delighted that I've got one. Corona Seltzer. Right, next one, it's Hawaii, and it's one that I've got 4 of now, and it's Hawaii Kai, and it is teal and lime green with their seagull. Now, I've got the dark one, the dark green one, I've got the dark green oval, I've got the oval version of this, and this one has been the hardest one to get hold of. Hawaii are going to continue printing new versions of their older balls, so I'm never going to be able to collect all the Hawaii balls, but I've got to be pressing 60 soon. Hawaii Kai. Next one is one from another one from Brody, and this one eludes me. I remembered the name of it about a couple of days ago, but I've forgotten it again. 1981, a really, really, really punchy ball, this one, on black. It's just so clear what it is, really stands out. I'm getting quite the pile of golf balls underneath my feet right now. Right, what have we got here? Right, this one is a really, really nice one. It's lime green and blue. Now, you can't really see with this light. You can probably see the blue here, and it's a lizard, and it's the number 505, which would suggest to me that that is the area code of where the golf course is from. Again, it's another one that I used to know the name of this ball, but it's just eluding me at the moment. Next one is, I really, really, again, this is another one that I should know. This is one of those balls that I really, really like, because they've gone with the maroon and the yellow, and it's just a really, really simple logo with a number 1963. This ball is embarrassing. Why is it embarrassing? Because it's a UK ball that I've had shipped in from the US. We have tried contacting this golf course before, and they've not had any. I don't know if they're just not going to do any more, but but it is Royal Ashdown. And can I say, this is probably one of my favourite UK designs. It is so clear. It's on red and green, kind of royal red, royal green, with a crown and Royal Ashdown on that. It is just one of my favourite balls. 1888, which is obviously the year that the club was established. But I am so delighted to finally get this one in the bag. Next box. And we have, oh, this one I don't know. This is Bull Run Golf Club. And again, red and gold. It's one of those ones that the gold starts to get a bit lost with the logo. I don't know if Callaway can do like the outside of the logo in black to make it punch or pop. But it's a nice ball all the same. Bull Run Golf Club. Next one is a logo ball, and this is another one of those ones that are really hard to get hold of, and I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right, but it is Chipotle Mexican Grill. Chipotle, let me know in the comments. This is another one from Brody, and it's a really, really nice one. It is just a key on a red background. It's not messing about, it's really clear, and that's exactly what I'm doing in this video. I am not messing about. Last one in this dozen. I hope you're still with me. Right, next one is one that I'm actually starting to worry that I've actually got this one already. And it is just a nice leaf with a 1973 of. We all know, those regular viewers on the channel, I love watching, I love seeing a nature ball when it's in green. It works really well, especially when they're all in a line together. So you've got the reeds and the leaves and the acorns. It looks really nice. Next one is another one that I've got already. I actually got this for my birthday, thank you, Phil. And it's Pocono Farms. And it is just one of those balls that just works in your collection. It's got the light green and the blue with the wind veil. I've forgotten what it's called. The wind something. Oh, my brain isn't working today. But it's a really, really nice ball. I'm going to have to look to put this up to trade or up on eBay because I've already got it. Next one is the same colours, and it's PNW Group. I'm guessing some kind of banking or insurance group. But I really like this ball because the logo is really clear and the colours are unusual like the Pocono. On to the next dozen. This one I definitely don't know, but this one is a very, very rare one. And when I say rare, I mean you don't see just yellow too often. You usually see yellow with black or yellow with red, but this is just yellow. And instead of sticking with the yellow in the pence, they've actually gone with a circle with the kind of, I'm guessing it's a tree or it could be some kind of sun shining off the water, but it's a really, really nice ball. The light is killing this one because on the shelf, this one is an absolute stunner. Next one is Cypress Ridge, and it is a two-tone blue, so you've got the kind of turquoise and the blue. Really nice. Don't see too many with that colour mixture. I can't think of any to mind, but it's a nice ball. You can see I'm motoring through. Next one, now this one, I was happy to pay up for this one. Josh, you helped me out with this one, and it is a nightmare to get hold of. It was really strange. In the Callaway Truvis collectors page about a year ago, someone found one of these, and I was just sat there going, "You." I was so jealous because I've wanted this ball for ages, and it's Owl's Nest with the number 1988, and you've got the owl in flight. It is just the perfect ball. It's got to be top 10 for me. It is so punchy, so clear. Owl's Nest. This one is another Silo Ridge. I'm guessing this is one that Peter got to replace my one. It's a bit roached on the back, but I should be able to clean that up. This is another one that is unidentified, and it is some kind of bird with a tail. Again, it's got the pen of the devil on. If there is anyone watching that is new to the channel, please don't use Sharpie on Truvis. It just gets under my skin. If you happen to be playing with a Truvis player that's also playing with the same ball, just choose a different one, because you're ruining these beautiful specimens. But this is a really nice one, 1982, kind of like a blue with a kind of tail or a wave, but it's a nice one. This is another silver leaf. This one is, again, we've already seen this one, but again, I'll be trading that one or selling it on eBay. Next one is, again, Sea Island, which is the red one from the green one that we saw earlier. It's just a really, really nice one, as you can see, with the red and the black, super clear. And then, again, we've got another Sea Island there. That one's empty, that's fine. Right, I'll make it 2 more boxes. Now, I know the last box is one, I've got sellotape everywhere. The last one is going to have a few unknowns in. So I'm going to go with this box first, because I should know the majority of these ones. 21 minutes, guys. Hope you're still there. Right, the next one is a really, really nice one. And it is Golden Bear. I'm not sure if it's Golden Bear, but it's got the number 777 and it's green and gold again, just like the 2 that we've had. But I've been looking for this one for a while. It's a really difficult one to get hold of. 777. Next one is a rarity, because it is a triple colour. You don't see many triple colours out there. The Bowman one is the first one I can think of. The Golf Channel is another one. And this one is Big Fish. And it is red, yellow and black, and it is a unusual ball. Again, circles rather than pence. The logo is pretty much lost, I'm not gonna lie. It's a really small logo, but the fact it's triple color is a huge thing. Really like that one. Next one is a Caesars Casino. If I'm right in thinking, I think they've now got 5 different versions of the Caesar. There's definitely black, there's definitely pink, I think there's red, and then you've got this gold one here. There are not many Truvis out there that have up to 4 or more variants. A Hawaii Kai that we've just had on is one. Banff Springs, I love those 4. There's quite there's a few, but there's not too many. Caesars Casino. Next one is another nature one, and it is just this light blue deer with the number 1 on. No idea. I say deer, it's got to be a moose. We get deer in the UK, but in the US you don't mess about, or in Canada you get massive moose. That's a moose. Next one is another one that I know the name of it, but it's just not in my brain right now. It's a really nice one, really bold in the red, 1993. And like the Big Fish one that we just had, we have another triple colour. And this is where you've got the bear paw, and they've got the same colour scheme as Big Fish, just rotated. So black at the front, yellow in the middle, and red on the side. This one is one that's going to really stand out in the collection. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you all of the mess that I've got down here, because it is crazy. This one, I don't have a clue where this one's from, but it is a huge culprit for doing a green logo without the background. It is very, very hard to make out what it is. If you are thinking about doing a Truvis style for yourself, if you're going to do a logo, please make sure you can identify what it is, because this one is not cutting the mustard. But it's still a nice ball when you get up on it, but just bear that in mind. Next one is, I think it's Atlantic City, and this one is, I don't think this one's mint, but I don't care, because it's a really difficult one to get hold of, and it's just the bell in black and in gold, and it's 1897. which is quite rare for a US golf course. I've seen a couple in Canada, a couple in the US, but it's quite rare to get one with an established date before the turn of the century. And to go along with the Corona Seltzer, we've got the Corona Extra. Now, I don't know about you, but on a hot summer's day, there is nothing better than a Corona with a bit of dash of lime in it. And there'll be even nothing better now that I've got the Truvis to go with it. I promise you, this is not a paid advertisement. I think I went a little bit overboard on the advertising there, but Corona Extra. Next one, I can't read that. Ultra Supply, I think that says Ultra Supply. It's quite a nice one, kind of like a teardrop logo with the A in the middle. It's just a nice ball. Next one, again, I forget what the name of this one is as well. This is a really nice one. It's got the two-tone logo in the kind of brown and the green, so it works with the nature. 1984, I really like that one. And the last one in that box is one that I've been desperately trying to get hold of for a long time. It's a brand ball and it's Dell Technologies. The bigger brand balls sometimes seem to get really hard of, like the Mercedes ones. I'll be honest, the Mercedes ball still may be a myth. If you have seen the Mercedes Truvis, do let us know. But then you've got Volkswagen, Amazon, which is another one that we'd really like. Dell Technologies is one of those kind of branded balls. Right, on to the last box. Now, this last box was given to me by Phil. Phil actually bought these from the collector that we talked about in the last episode that sold up all of the stock. And Phil then found that he had these duplicates now because he'd bought the larger batch. So he has donated them to me. If I don't have it in my collection, I'm definitely going to keep them. But if I do have them already, what I'm going to do, Phil, is I'm going to try and get you a couple of balls to say thank you, because you've been really stand up about this. So thank you. The first one is something Arovo, Turai Arovo golf course with the number 50 on. It's a nice one. It stands out. It's, you know, it's exactly what it is. It doesn't lose itself. Obviously the text is really, really small, but once you know it, you'll be able to see it. Next one is one that I've talked about in a previous episode, and it was one where we talked about how having the logo in green with a white background gets lost. And this is Dobson Ranch. Now, their first ball was really, really wasted on the ball because you couldn't see the logo. It was lost, and they came out with a new one, Dobson Ranch, 1974. But as you can see, the logo is so much clearer. Next one is one that I've already got, and it is Mopar, which is a auto parts company. They may do more, but I know they're motor parts because they do my locking wheel nuts on my Jeep. Mopar. Next one is Hunt and Golf, 1908, in red and black. Now, just like the Sea Island one that we had a few moments ago, black and red are two colours that really, really work together. Action is another one that really stands out, and they've done really nicely on this one. Hunt and Golf. Next one is Angel Fire Resort with the number 1 on. Just there, A with the flames. I might have that one already. I'll have to take a check, but it's a really, really nice ball. Next one is another one that I think I had but traded to Peter, and it's called Highlands. Got their logo. It's a big logo. Again, one of those logos that is bigger than a pentagon, but it's a nice ball. Next one, CAC. I think I've got this one as well. I can't remember, but it's a nice ball, logo on the green. I know this is getting boring for you guys now. I just want to get them all done. This one is the kind of C alumni. This one is a really nice one in the shield shape, but you can read it from a fair distance away. It's nice and punchy. And 1980 was the year I was born. I know I don't look it, but there you go. Next one is a really, really nice acorn and oak leaf in black. Again, nature, I love. The black is different. Usually with a nature you would have gone with a green, but this one is really, really punchy. Last three, guys. Last three. Stick with me. 30. Definitely the longest episode I've done, that's for certain. The next one is Medallion, which is this one here. Just the silhouette of a golfer and their branding around the outside. There's nothing more that can be said apart from it's a really nice one. Next one is, I think this one's called Arrowhead. I'm not certain, but as you can see, you've got the rectangle with the arrowhead inside. And last but not least, you've got the Els Club in Dubai. Ernie Els, the Els Club is very famous. It is one of the courses on the road to Dubai, I believe. And it's a really, really nice ball in the blue. So that's it. I think 60. I think there were a couple of boxes that only had 2, so we may be at 58. I'll count them all up. But what a massive bundle that we've just gone through. And as I've already said, Stephen, Phil, Peter, Josh, Brody, a huge thank you for helping me out with all of these. It has been an absolute blast opening these with you. And as I promised, I'll just show you the absolute carnage that I've got down here. So if I just bring you up here, sorry about the mess in our bedroom, you can see just how many balls I've got to go into my collection later on today. But that is me with All About Truvis number 54. Do like, do subscribe, do let me know in the comments if you like today's video or if you've got an idea for a video. I'm always willing to hear of new ideas, but I am so delighted to have shared this with you, and I really hope to catch you again on All About Truvis number 55. Take care, everyone. See you later. Bye-bye.